no out was called. That was just a wacky play all around.
Oh, I mean, to tell you, Madsen has the ability. You mentioned all the experience in postseason to slow the game down, and right here, he had a little more time, and he just goosed the throw. Haas alertly on his toes. Looked like he tagged it. Brantley over there first base, and then from his seat, realizes Lindor tagged up. It's a better angle right here. Oh, man, all he's got to do is just make a decent throw. See, Haas tagged Brantley with his glove and had the ball in his hand in his throwing hand.
Well, he never tagged.
Okay, so
if they don't, now, this will be interesting. If they lose their challenge at first, we're in the 7th inning or later, can the Royals then request an umpire's review for the play at third base?
Okay, interesting, but Hosmer tagged Brantley with his glove, but the ball was in his throwing hand. So they'll lose this one at first. But you mentioned it. He did not. I was shocked to see he was on the tag at third.
Okay, so the Royals' challenge is denied, but now, can you ask for an umpire's review right after you lose a challenge? Or is this one of those technical issues where, another play or another pitch? And apparently you cannot.
But Moose is making Moose's arm is, he's pointing to third saying Lindor never tagged up.
Saying that's not what I saw. Well, clearly the third base umpire, Mike Estabrook, just wasn't paying attention. Yeah. It is. He wasn't looking. He was not looking. So I don't blame Ned. I mean, I don't know if this has come up before. You lose your challenge, but you still have the right to ask for an umpire's review. This has happened before. You lose your challenge in the 3rd inning. You get to the 7th inning or later. You have the right to ask for an umpire's review. But does there have to be another pitch? Does there have to be another play?
I'm glad that Ned's alerted to that play at third base because he was clearly out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't go back and tag. Now, it's an umpire's review.
And now the Indians are upset.
Yeah, now because Francona knows he didn't tag up.
Well, Estabrook called him safe when they appealed to at first, and you described it, Ryan, as a wacky play. Well, Estabrook is human, and the goofiness of the play at first base, the line drive to the pitcher, probably diverted his attention. Now, not that it should have. I'm not making an excuse for him. I'm just saying that's possibly what would have happened. Yeah, it was pretty clear that he never did go back and tag.
So maybe in the long run, Chisenhall will get into his first double play of the year. Now the fans, they just saw that Lindor didn't tag at third base, and that's the reason for the racket.
And the Royals are coming off the field before the umpires have made a call, because it is obvious that this inning is going to come to an end.
Escobar's getting in trouble from the home plate umpire. Hosmer, he's telling those guys to get back out on the field.
It will also be interesting to hear from Ned Yost after the game. Okay, now, are we finding out that you're not allowed to have back-to-back challenges?
On the same play? Yeah, this doesn't look good.
So now, okay, apparently it looks like challenge is out of the question. Now the umpires just need to get together and get it right.
Well, one of the umpires had to see that he did not tag up, and I think that's what umpire Ed Hickox.
Well, they've shown it up on crowd vision.
Right.
I'll be interested to hear after the game, getting back to Ned Yost. Everything happened so quickly that when Bill Duplessis said challenge, there were two different things going on. For my money, it was easy to assume that you wanted to challenge at first base because Hosmer tried to tag and the runner went down.
But again, I'll go back to the diversion of the play because of the nature of the play. One of the other three umpires would have been watching third base while the line drive was caught and then the play at first base happened. The other three umpires couldn't have been watching the guy at third base. Right? That was Estabrook's job, but he may have had his attention diverted too. Don't know.
Okay, now he's going to talk to Terry Francona. Interesting. Remember, this is so eerie. The Royals' last homestand last year, there was a loss to the Tigers when replay did not have Salvador Perez failing to go back and tag against the Tigers, but they did have it on Crown Vision. The umpires saw that. They got it right. And now a little twisting of the rules here. And now the umpires are just trying to get it right because they've seen on one of the biggest high-definition screens in North America that Lindor did not go back to first base.
And Hunt, if it is a double play, and you mentioned that Chisenhall had not hit into a double play, it would be the longest hit into a double play in baseball history.
I said first base. Let's tag up at third base.
See him ring him up. Yes! After all, he's good to go.
Well, Denny, how about we finish on that one for the day?
That was interesting, wasn't it? See you guys.